This is Nate with LocalViking, and today I'm going to show you the LocalViking GeoGrid. If you're not familiar with what the GeoGrid is, it's essentially a way for you to view the visibility of your GMB listing across a given geography. In this example, I'm looking at the listing for New York Pizza for the keyword pizza delivery. We're using a 13 by 13 grid with a 2.5 kilometer point distance. If I click into any of these points, I'll see a listing of all the businesses that are ranking for this given keyword. Let's click into this 3 right here. We can see all of the top 20 businesses ranking. We also have the ability to report any spam listings by clicking the blue flag directly in the LocalViking dashboard. We can get an email when our GeoGrid is done running, and we can also switch to miles if we're using a United States business. The LocalViking GeoGrid works on both the Google Places API, which you'll use your own Places API keys entered in this Manage API Keys button, or we can also use a Service Area Business version, and that will use the LocalViking infrastructure. When entering a service area business, you're going to want to use the map URL or the place ID for your listing. We have training on finding both of those. Now you can also do the GeoGrid on the location level and have it schedulable. Let's go ahead and look at one of our GMB locations. If we scroll down to the keyword box, we can see that we have our keywords with both our traditional rank tracking over here on the right, and on the left we have our GeoGrid. We can see in this settings button right here that we're able to choose our GeoGrid settings for this location. We can choose all of the settings we just saw, as well as a schedule here. We can either go weekly or monthly, and we can choose, let's say for instance, we want to run this on the last Friday of the month. That will go ahead and do that. Now if we come here, we can actually just toggle on any of these keywords really simply, and we're also able to click on this View History button. Once we've had a few GeoGrids run, the system will automatically be able to stitch your GeoGrids together into an image that you'll be able to embed into any of your reports or send directly to clients. This quick example shows you 3 historical GeoGrids. Even though we've changed the settings across these to a smaller GeoGrid, you can still imagine what would happen if we were originally ranking a completely unranked GeoGrid. You'll see the colors go from red to green over time, and you can automatically export this to an animated file.